stepping, the ops can lead. My props are these utilities he put inside of my belt. Feeling me, it's just the face I can tell, but really the king is the one you can smell. Ha, this ain't been new to me, a news to me. I came out the womb unique, shine bright like jewelry. Of course you don't wanna fool with me. I got views to see and gifts to use. I got everything to gain and none to lose, and he can prove I took his burden and yo, it's like moose when I hit the moves. Yeah.
You can't tell me anything, I mean anything, that's for sure.
I already know.
I know my identity from the go.
I told you I already know.
You can't tell me anything, I mean anything, that's for sure.
I already know.
I know my identity from the go.
I already
know. Already know. Catch me on the downslide. I'll be heading up in the wild, chillin' low key. Catch me on the downslide. I'll be heading up in the wild, chillin' low key. Catch me on the downslide. I'll be heading up in the wild, chillin' low key. Catch me on the downslide. I'll be heading up in the wild, chillin' low key. Catch me on the downslide. Catch me on the downslide.
Wayne County Athletic League baseball on a Wednesday afternoon. The Waynedale Golden Bears ranked number 1 in Division 5, taking on a Dalton team looking for revenge after being shut out by the Golden Bears one night ago. Got all the action coming your way as the Golden Bears look to inch closer to another WCAL title right here on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet, and smart device you have, with pregame coming your way next.
From dream to design to the doorstep of your new home. At 89 Homes, we've been building custom homes built on trust since 1979. Whether you're a first-time buyer, growing your family, or ready for your next chapter, we'll design a home that fits your life and reflects your style. With over 1,000 custom homes built throughout Northeast Ohio, quality, craftsmanship, and satisfaction come standard. Visit our model homes in Jeromesville, Ohio, and start your free pre-build consultation today. 89homes.com. Build the home you've always imagined.
Well, I am 43 years old and I am a recovering addict. I've been in recovery for a little over 4 years. I feel like I have a lot of experience on one side of the social work. Thought that I could use that to benefit others that might be struggling with the same things I've already gone through. The coursework has been very beneficial. Yeah, the practicum has been very, very helpful as far as having a hands-on learning experience in the actual field that I'm going into.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story, and those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere on your schedule, and it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
Welcome you inside the Hummel Pregame show here on a beautiful Wednesday afternoon in Apple Creek, Ohio. 76 degrees ahead of first pitch between the Waynedale Golden Bears and the Dalton Bulldogs. Hello, everybody. My name is Travis Berardi, coming to you from Waynedale High School, where the number one team in all Division 5 has been rolling, and they look to continue to do that here today. They face a team that they shut out one night ago, and that is the Dalton Bulldogs. Dalton had an upset victory over Norwayne earlier this year. However, yesterday they committed 6 errors in their loss to Waynedale at home. 2 hit by Logan Troyer, who threw another phenomenal contest. Dalton, though, when they commit 1 error or less, they're 4-2. It's the self-inflicted wounds that have hurt them thus far this season. You see the last 3 games. Lost last night 9-0 to Waynedale. Defeated Fairless 4-2 and fell to Smithfield. They were swept by the Smithies 2-0 and 7-3. Player to watch for. He's batting second for the Bulldogs. It's Reese Leacon. 10 hits, 5 runs scored, and 5 walks. Been on base 15 times. A third of those times he has come around to score. Let's just see him right there. So we'll get to the Waynedale spotlights before the bottom of the inning, but let's talk about the starter today for the Golden Bears. That's Cam Miller out on the bump. 22 innings pitched. He's been in 6 games, 5 starts. He is 5-1 with a 1.59 ERA, a 1.40 WHIP. He struck out 23, walked 12. Only allowed 5 earned runs on 19 hits. Lineup today for Dalton. Weaver leads off, plays center field. Leacon second at short. Hurst playing first base, batting third. BJ McFerrin catching, batting fourth. Max Steiner playing third base, batting fifth. Connor Morey, designated hitter today, batting sixth. Parker Hurst, who will start for the Bulldogs on the mound, batting seventh. Caleb Boss in right field, batting eighth. And Jackson Oswald in left field, batting ninth. 76 degrees, first pitch, 4:59 p.m., and the first pitch is popped up. Will it get out of play? It will, and that is strike one. The Golden Bears this season, they had that 4-2 loss to Norway, and you saw what they did the day after at Norway before a tornado almost took us out, going up 12-1 before the rain delay. They ended up winning that game 14-2. They also lost to Cardinal Mooney, who's state ranked in D4. That pitch bounces in there. It's 1-1. Since the Norway lost 4 in a row, beat Norway. Then they had a huge win over D6, number 4 Highland, 5-3. So that pitch flared in the right to leadoff hit. And Dalton with a leadoff single here. Take a look at the Sutton Bank replay. Just went with the pitch and hit it in the right field. That'll bring up Leacon. Do want to say hello to everybody watching. Hopefully you're on the porch somewhere outside. Bunt attempt. Brought back. And it's 1-0. The 1-0. In there for a strike. We're even at 1. Caden Schmid, my cameraman extraordinaire. He'd be on the headset, but he's up on top of the dugout. And our headsets can't reach that far. So he'll give you your MVP interview later on. That pitch misses outside. It is 2-1 for Miller. And that one misses as well. 3-1. Hitters count here. Hurst, the first baseman, on deck. Miller ready. Swing and a miss on the change. It's 3-2. Got him out in front of that one. We'll see if Weaver takes off with the pitch, the payoff. He does take off, and it is popped up. Catch is made. Throw won't be made, but there is one out. High sky here today. Just some puffy clouds around there, so solid job by Colin McGoughlin to get the catch first. And there's one down for Hurst. Battles that straight back, 0-1. This is Hills. Waynedale's final game until Saturday, where they take on Warville. That swung on and missed, 0-2. Just underway here on the 89 Homes scoreboard. The 0-2. High, it's 1-2. Didn't get him to chase. Miller ready again. Just below the knees. It's 2-2. Miller pitched in that game you saw on the OH report last week at Norwayne. At least started. Got the 2 innings in. 4 hits, 1 run was earned, and 1 walk. And he offered there for strike 3. 2 down. That'll bring up B.J. McFerrin. I think the umpire is going to chat and ask, did he? They're making sure they had the count right. They did. It was the same as ours. It's a strikeout. So back at it here for McFerrin with a runner on first and 2 out here in the first. That went in there for a strike. The 0-1 runner goes. Throw down to second, not in time, upstanding is Weaver. And that'll put a runner in scoring position with an 0-2 count. Miller doesn't like the sign, he'll step off. Brock Reif Snyder, his battery mate behind the plate. The 0-2. Curveball got him to pop up. In on it is Steiner. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. For the top of the first, no runs, no hits. No runs, 1 hit. 1 left on as we bring it between the bases. Again, brought to you by Hummel. Talked about Dalton before the top half. Let's talk about the Waynedale Golden Bears. Under head coach Lucas Doherty, Coach Doc, and his squad off to another stellar start. 11-2 overall, number 1 in the D5 coaches poll. They have defeated Division 6 number 4 Highland 5-3 on Friday. This team hitting .337. And pitching, as always, pitching a 1.84 team ERA. They blanked out last night 9-0. They beat University School 4-1 on Saturday, and like we said on Friday, knocked off the Highland Hawks, who they have a chance being back to a D6 state championship. Talked about the shutout last night. That was Logan Troyer. Another phenomenal effort by him. A complete game 3-hitter for the win. 2 walks, 7 Ks last night in the 9-0 victory. But he also does it at the plate. 16 hits on the season, 10 runs batted in, 13 runs scored. And there he is. He'll be, just like our other players' spotlight, batting second here in this first inning. Pitcher for Dalton is Parker Hurt. Looking to even this 2-game series for the Bulldogs and get another impressive victory. They did knock off Norwayne 2 weeks ago. Lineup for Waynedale. Braden Steiner leads off, playing third base. Troyer in the 2-hole, playing first base today. And your starter, Cam Miller, batting third. Jordan Miller right behind him at shortstop, batting fourth. Hudson Barkman bats fifth, playing center field. Brock Reif Snyder behind the plate, batting sixth. Colin McGoughlin playing second, batting seventh. Sam Higgins, the DH, batting eighth. And Cameron Mast in right field, batting ninth. As we begin the bottom of the first, 0-0 the score. That's flied to left. And it's caught. A deep fly off the first pitch. Steiner nearly gave it a ride, but just died at the end. We'll show you the Sutton Bank replay for out number one. Right in the corner. One down. That'll bring up Logan Troyer. Troyer batting .390 on the season. The 1-0. High, it's 2-0. Troyer has walked 5 times this season, struck out as well 5 times. The 2-0. High for ball 3. See if Troyer takes here. At 3-0, he does, and it's down the pipe for a strike. Hitters count here, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Got it in there for strike 2. We're full. So Hurt trying to bounce back down 3-0 to get Troyer. The pitch bounces in there, ball 4. So a 1-out walk to Troyer brings up Cam Miller. Miller batting .538 on the year. .795 slugging percentage. He has 5 doubles, a triple, and a home run. First pitch to Miller. Off speed, low, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch ready. Lined right at third. Snap throw to first. Double play. Dalton flashing the leather to get us out of the first inning. We're still scoreless.
From dream to design to the doorstep of your new home. At 89 Homes, we've been building custom homes built on trust since 1979. Whether you're a first-time buyer, growing your family, or ready for your next chapter, we'll design a home that fits your life and reflects your style. With over 1,000 custom homes built throughout Northeast Ohio, quality, craftsmanship, and satisfaction come standard. Visit our model homes in Jeromesville, Ohio, and start your free pre-build consultation today. 89homes.com. Build the home you've always imagined.
Started at the top of the second. We're still scoreless here from Apple Creek. Waynedale hit the cover off the ball, but it was right at Dalton players. They were unable to get on the board. As we start second inning action, as Max Steiner takes a strike. The 0-1 just outside. We're even at 1. Steiner is the one that grabbed that line drive to start the double play to end the bottom of the first. That one right there at the knees. It's 1-2. Miller's 1-2. Got him looking, strike 3, 1 down. Second strikeout of the day for him. I'll bring up the designated hitter, Connor Morey. It's high for ball one. Morey now ahead. 2 balls and no strikes. Make it 3-0. Miller threw 17 pitches in that first inning, 11 strikes. Ready with the 3-0 here. Back at you with the strike. Missed inside, ball 4. It's a runner on first with 1 down. So that'll bring up the pitcher, Parker Hurt. The 7-hitter lines this one down the line, but foul. Just out in front of that one. The 0-1. Curveball got him the swing. It's 0-2. Quick throw back over the first. But back in time is Morey. The 0-2. Just outside on the curve. It's 1-2. Caleb Bouse on deck. Miller checks the runner. Sends it home. Got him. Strike 3. Looking 3rd strikeout of the day. 2nd of the inning. There's 2 down. Oh, and a snap throw to first. Caught the runner looking. It's a pickoff, and that ends the top of the 2nd. No runs, no hits, no one left on. We played 1.5. It's still 0-0.
We're all here to help each other, work together, and just at the end of the day, all become nurses one day.
You picture yourself in a serious situation, it's like everyone knows what they're there to do, everyone's there to help each other. It's just teamwork.
As we continue to go on through the program, I think I'm learning more through help with the instructors and the program itself.
I feel that they have definitely prepared me on the education side, and I did get to experience some ICU time and ER time, so I do think that that was great as well for my education.
Jordan Miller leads off the bottom of the 2nd. Still scoreless here at Apple Creek. He'll take a first pitch ball on the curve. Cam Miller with the quick throw to first to get the runner off the base for the pickoff to end the inning. This is line down the line, just foul. We're even at 1. Jordan hitting .316 on the year. 5 doubles and a homer. That home run, a grand slam against Hillsdale. The 1-1. Curveball. Drives this to right center. Back. And making a sliding catch is Weaver for the first out. That's the first out. Another hard hit by Waynedale that didn't drop. I'll bring up Barkman. He's hitting .333 on the year. Takes that for ball 1. The 1-0. Lined foul. It's 1-1. Barkman ready for the 1-1. Grounds at the left. It's a base hit. So the Golden Bears get their first hit of the game. Seeing eye single to left for Barkman. I'll bring up Brock Reif-Snyder. Hitting .278 on this season. 3 doubles, a home run. 7 ribbies for him. Reif-Snyder, the 6-hitter, that bounces in there. Nice stop by McFerrin to keep the runner from advancing. The 1-0. Runner does go now. Throw down. And he was too far in front of the bag. It's a stolen base. Pitch was a ball. It's 2-0. This ball flown to left. Catch is made for the second out. Two flyouts to deep center here in this inning. I'll bring up Colin McGoughlin. Stolen base number 5 for Barkman on the year. Second baseman Colin McGoughlin trying to bring in a runner with 2 down. First pitch to him. Bounces in there for ball 1. Runner stays at second. McGoughlin batting .219, takes strike 1. Right at the knees to even the count. Barkman sits at second here with 2 down. The pitch. Curveball. Chopped down towards third. Fielded in play on the first. Got him to end the inning. So the Golden Bears get their first hit, but nothing else. It's nothing after 2.
From dream to design to the doorstep of your new home. At 89 Homes, we've been building custom homes built on trust since 1979. Whether you're a first-time buyer, growing your family, or ready for your next chapter, we'll design a home that fits your life and reflects your style. With over 1,000 custom homes built throughout Northeast Ohio, quality, craftsmanship, and satisfaction come standard. Visit our model homes in Jeromesville, Ohio, and start your free pre-build consultation today. 89homes.com. Build the home you've always imagined.
To the top of the third we go from Apple Creek. We're still scoreless here. WCAL action, Waynedale and Dalton. Travis Berardi, my cameraman Caden Schmid. Cord was oh so close to connecting for him to be on the call, but about 2 feet short. First pitch to Caleb Bouse in there for a strike. Miller helped himself out in the second. Throw one out, strikeout looking. Issued a walk as that swung on and missed for strike two. Got another strikeout looking, and on the throw back to him, he threw it quickly over the first to tag out Morey before he could get back for the third out and limit the pitch count in the inning. That misses. Count is at 1-2. Bouse, the right fielder. The pitch to him. Soft ground ball to third on the first, one down. Easy play there for Steiner. Now bring up Jackson Oswald. Left fielder, 9-hitter. Oswald swinging first pitch. That's flown to mid-center field and making the catch. Hudson Barkman, 2 down. So back to the top of the order now. And Weaver led off the game with a hit. Stole second. That's where he was left, though. Both teams with a hit each. That's high for ball one. Miller ready. Right down the pipe, 1-1. That's fouled off the helmet of Rice Snyder and then over the fence. Makes it 1-2. Only 13 pitches for Miller in that second inning, 8 strikes. Reached out on that. Barkman on the first. 1-2-3 inning for Miller. Very efficient. Golden Bears back to the plate in the third after this.
We're all here to help each other, work together, and just at the end of the day, all become nurses one day.
If you picture yourself in a serious situation, it's like everyone knows what they're there to do, everyone's there to help each other. It's just teamwork.
As we continue to go on through the program, I think I'm learning more through help with the instructors and the program itself.
I feel that they have definitely prepared me on the education side, and I did get to experience some ICU time and ER time, so I do think that that was great as well for my education.
To the third we go. As Sam Higgins takes strike one. We apologize about the streaming issues. We got that figured out and straightened out. Thank you to everybody for understanding there, but we're back and rolling. You haven't missed much here. Only one hit each. Did he go? He did not. That bounces in there for a ball. So the count, 1-2. The 1-2 misses high. It's 2-2. Higgins batting .200 on the season. The 2-2. Off-speed pitch misses there. Count is full. The payoff pitch, high ball 4. Work the walk. And he's on the lead off the bottom of the third. I'll bring up Cameron Mast, 276 hitter. 3 doubles on the year. He has 6 runs batted in, 9 runs scored, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts. Higgins with a leadoff walk. First leadoff runner for Waynedale today. Curveball right across the lettering for strike 1. Top of the order, and Steiner on deck. Steiner gave one a drive to left, but was caught right in front of the fence. Waynedale has been hitting the cover off the ball. It's just at fielders. That one missed high. It's even at 1. Waynedale in their camo jerseys today. Dalton in their away blacks with orange striping. 1-1. Bunt attempt caught. Throw to first. Double play. Inning over. That's 2 outs. That's actually 2 outs. They were running off like it was the end of the inning, but that was only the second hitter. So the bunt attempt, we'll take a look at it one more time. P1-3 double play. Second time Waynedale's been doubled up here. So that'll be the second out. A little confusion by the Bulldogs, but it's 3 outs in baseball. So Steiner will get to the plate here. First pitch swinging again to left field. Did he get this one? At the fence, big fly home run. He got that one. Braden Steiner just missed a homer in the bottom of the first. This time he did not miss it. That's his 3rd home run of the year, 15th RBI, 22nd run. It's 1-0 Golden Bears. Here's the replay. He's seen 2 pitches so far today. And those 2 pitches have a length of about 600 feet. 1-0 Bears. This will bring up Logan Troyer. In there for a strike. Troyer walked and was picked off first on that double play. The 0-1. Curveball swung early on that, pops it up. In foul territory, it's out of play. It's 0-2. So actually that came back in play but was not caught. Maybe hit a tree over there or It's not as windy as it was yesterday if you saw the Upper Sandusky and Colonel Crawford game. The 0-2 to Troyer. Popped it up again. This one is in play. Making the run out is the shortstop, and he makes the play. Leakin ranging all the way out, lunges, and makes the play a left fielder should have made, but he does get the third out and limits the Golden Bears to 1 run. The big fly by Braden Steiner. It's 1-0 Bears after 3.
From dream to design to the doorstep of your new home. At 89 Homes, we've been building custom homes built on trust since 1979. Whether you're a first-time buyer, growing your family, or ready for your next chapter, we'll design a home that fits your life and reflects your style. With over 1,000 custom homes built throughout Northeast Ohio, quality, craftsmanship, and satisfaction come standard. Visit our model homes in Jeromesville, Ohio, and start your free pre-build consultation today. 89homes.com. Build the home you've always imagined.
Top of the 4th here from Apple Creek on a beautiful Wednesday afternoon and evening. Waynedale now leads 1-0 as Leakon, who just made that diving catch, grounds it to second to throw to first, just beats him for out number 1. Twice as he hit it, the second baseman, Colin McGoughlin. And twice McGoughlin got the best of it. It was a 9-pitch third inning for Cam Miller, as Hurst takes a strike for strike 1. Very efficient outing so far for him. That misses for ball 1. We're even at 1. 9 pitches, 7 strikes. That will miss, making the count 2-1. Through 3 innings, 39 pitches, 26 strikes. That one outside. It's a 3-1 count. Hurst struck out back in the first. Miller's ready with the 3-1. Popped up over our heads, out of play, count is full. Did not hear any windshield shattering, so my car is okay. Miller ready with the payoff pitch. Curveball, got him looking, strike 3, 1, 2 down. Four Ks on the day. That'll bring up McFerrin. Popped out to third base to end inning number 1. Line drive up the middle, base hit. Just went right back with the pitch, and it's a 2-out base runner. Second hit of the day for Dalton. When we get a chance, we'll take you around the area with some scores, thanks to Scores Game Changer, as that's first pitch is taken to left. And Dalton with back-to-back 2-out singles as Max Steiner reaches. So tying runner in scoring position now for Connor Morey. Walked and was picked off first to end inning number 2. Miller backs off. He'll reset. First pitch in there for a strike. Kind of had a thought that maybe this would be the 3rd consecutive batter to go first pitch swing. Miller said, I don't care. I'm going to throw that fastball right down the plate. The 0-1. A little bit high. It's 1-1. Coach Doc telling his catcher which pitch he'd like to see. Curveball low, gets away. Runner from second's going to advance. The runner from first will move as well. So now 2 in scoring position. But there are 2 out. Rife Snyder out talking to his pitcher, probably saying, hey, just get this batter here. Leave him stranded. Back at it. Said in the pregame for Dalton, they're 4-2 in games where they have 1 or less errors. They are error-free so far, and they're in this one. Curveball in there for strike 2. 2s are on the board. Miller ready. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled back, will go again. Waynedale broke through in the bottom of the 3rd on a Braden Steiner home run to left. This is flown to left center, but it's going to be brought in by Hudson Barkman for the 3rd out. Bulldogs get 2 on with 2 out, but cannot score them. We've played half of this one here in Waynedale. Golden Bears lead 1-0.
We're all here to help each other, work together, and just at the end of the day, all become nurses one day.
You picture yourself in a serious situation, it's like everyone knows what they're there to do, everyone's there to help each other. It's just teamwork.
As we continue to go on through the program, I think I'm learning more through help with the instructors and the program itself.
I feel that they have definitely prepared me on the education side, and I did get to experience some ICU time and ER time, so I do think that that was great as well for my education.
3, 4, 5 hitters for Waynedale due up here, bottom 4. They lead Dalton 1-0. At home, Travis Berardi back here. Caden Schmid, my cameraman. He'll join me during the 5th inning stretch. And we'll be your interviewer for the MVP. Some scores from around the area. Clear Fork and Shelby baseball. They had to end a game last night tied 7-7. That game, I believe, is still going on the OH report. First pitch to Cam Miller. is a ball. Miller got out of a mini jam in the top of the inning. 2 in scoring position and 2 out, but got the fly out to end the inning. Curveball in there for a strike. The 1-1 in there for strike 2. The 1-2. Driven the center. Back to the track. Jumping and making the catch right at the fence is Weaver for out number 1. Miller gave that one a drive, but to the farthest part of the park. Anywhere else, that's probably gone. Instead, it's out number 1. Weaver's really worked here today. That'll bring up Jordan Miller. He sees strike 1. That's popped up. It's in play. And making the catch for out number 2 is Grady Hurst. 2 down. I can tell you, Shelby ended up winning that game against Clear Fork 8-7. Continuing from last night. But game number 2 going the way of the Colts. Up 6-0 currently. Hudson Barkman to the plate. Misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Popped him up. Right to second. And he missed it. Was backing up. And just missed it. Dropped in. Didn't touch gloves, so that's officially a hit. Barkman 2 for 2 with 2 singles. You talk about a seeing eye single on the ground. That was a seeing eye single through the air. Just kept carrying. So Rafe Snyder will bat here. Oh, we got a pickle. Oh, it's overthrown. So Barkman will just go back to first. He was DTR. But the throw over the shortstop's head, and he'll just trot right back. Since he didn't advance, it won't be officially an error. But it was a chance to get him picked off for the 3rd out. Now the first pitch to Rafe Snyder. Bounces in there, gets the backstop, and he will get the second base anyway. One ball, no strikes to the catcher. Potential second run for Waynedale at second. The pitch. Curveball in there for strike 1. Upper Sandusky softball, we saw him yesterday. The leading Colonel Crawford 2-1. Strasburg softball, number 2 in the state, leads Buckeye Trail 9-0. The 1-1. Driven up the middle, base hit around third is Barkman. He will score. Waynedale leads 2-0. An RBI single for Brock with 2 out. And it's 2-0. That'll bring up McGoughlin. Grounded out to third in his first at bat back in the second inning. The pitch swung on and missed, strike one. The 0-1 from Hurt. Off speed, driven the right, but right at the fielder, Caleb Bouse, for the out. But the Golden Bears add another on. They lead it 2-0 after 4.
From dream to design to the doorstep of your new home. At 89 Homes, we've been building custom homes built on trust since 1979. Whether you're a first-time buyer, growing your family, or ready for your next chapter, we'll design a home that fits your life and reflects your style. With over 1,000 custom homes built throughout Northeast Ohio, quality, craftsmanship, and satisfaction come standard. Visit our model homes in Jeromesville, Ohio, and start your free pre-build consultation today. 89homes.com. Build the home you've always imagined.
Seven, 8, 9 hitters due up here in the top of the fifth against Cam Miller. 2-0 Waynedale now leads on the 2-out RBI single from Brock Reifsnyder. Parker Hurt will start things off. Dalton 3 hits so far today. Takes that outside for ball 1. Some more scores after this pitch. Inside for ball 2. Madison softball leads Lexington 4-2. Holy Name up 4-3 on Gilmore Academy. Norwayne baseball trailing Northwestern 6-3. Hillsdale softball up 10-0 against Chippewa. That pitch grounded down to third, but foul. It's strike 1. Hillsdale baseball up 3-2 on Chippewa. Chippewa came into that game state-ranked, I believe number 10. Softball, Carey leads Mohawk, who's state-ranked number 3 in D7, 1-0. Shelby softball up on Clear Fork, 7-2. The 2-1, swing and a miss, strike 2. We're even. Centerburg baseball up on East Knox, 4-1. In a game that is on the OH report, Mount Gilead up 1-0 in softball action on Northmore. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 down. Number 5 on the day for Cam Miller. "16 pitches, 10 strikes for Miller back in that 4th inning. That one's big cut for strike 1. Pitch number 62 for Miller coming up. In there for a strike. Very efficient outing for him here today. The 0-2 swing and a miss, back-to-back Ks for Miller. It's 2 out. Bring up the 9 hitter, Oswald. Oswald flew out to center field in his at-bat. First pitch swinging, pops this up. Backtracking as Jordan Miller makes the catch. And that will do it for the top of the 5th, but we're going to keep it here as we welcome you inside the 5th inning stretch. Brought to you by Hummel. As I welcome in Mr. Caden Schmid, high atop Waynedale High School on the dugout. What do you think of the view?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good view up here. It's a little bright, sun shining right behind me here, but love the view. This is a beautiful ballpark here behind the school. Yeah, I'm having a blast up here, Travis.
Take a look at the line score so far. Waynedale, they've been hitting the ball just at Dalton players, except when Braden Steiner, first time he hit it right to the fence, second time he hit it way over the fence. I was saying on here, he's had 2 pitches he's faced, and both of those pitches probably have a total of about 600 feet.
Yeah, I mean, he hit that second one almost nearly to the school out there beyond left field, but Waynedale the whole game, they've been hitting the ball hard. Dalton, they've made some outstanding plays in the field, a bunch of wet gems. Really, I mean, they've been all over the field taking away runs from Waynedale, but they just have to stay locked into the process, not the result. They're hitting the ball hard, and the ball will eventually fall, and we've seen it fall now. Led to 2 runs for Waynedale. They just got to stick with that.
And before I let you get back to camera work, Cam Miller, very, very efficient on the other end.
Yeah, he is a blazing fastball. I mean, he's blowing it by a ton of these Dalton hitters. And when your fastball's working like that, you can lean back on the off speed as well, getting these hitters in between. I think they only had 1 inning right there where they really threatened with a runner on second and third. He's been absolutely nails on the mound.
And he'll look to finish things out here as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Thank you, Mr. Schmid. He'll be back for the post-game interview afterwards as Higgins fouls one off here for strike 1. He walked back in inning number 3. 2-0 Waynedale on the 89 home scoreboard. The 0-1. Just above the lettering, we're even at 1. A couple more scores they give you from around the area as well. After this pitch, curveball got him. The swing out in front pulled the string. It's 1-2. Danville softball up 1-0 on Loudonville. Ontario baseball against Harding. That's 2-2. Northmore baseball on Mount Gilead. They leave 5-0. The 1-2 is high. We're even at 2. And that Clear Fork Shelby game that you can see on the OH report, Clear Fork leading Shelby 6-0. The 2-2 bounces in there. Count now is full at 3-2. Higgins looking to work his second full count walk of this game. The payoff pitch. This time he didn't chase, and it is another walk for him. And as a coaching staff, you love to see that when the bottom of the order gets on any way possible. Else up Cam Mast. Had that missed bunt that turned into a double play back in the 3rd. I want to see if he can make up for it here in inning number 5. First pitch bounces, nice grab by the backstop, McFerrin. It's 1-0. 75 degrees, mostly sunny here at 6 o'clock. This, folks, is baseball weather. The 1-0. Bounce gets to the backstop. It's going to be a free 90 for Higgins. So now Mass doesn't even have to think about sacrificing him over. Ahead of the count, 2-0. Looking to get another insurance runner across the plate for Miller. The 2-0. High for ball 3. Be interesting to see if Coach Doc gives him the green light here on 3-0. And the rest of the coaching staff saying no, so he will not. The 3-0. Down the pipe. Now he'll go. The 3-1 the mast. Higgins on second. Bounces in there. Doesn't get away enough, but it is back-to-back walks. And now Steiner will come up with 2 on. Really nowhere to put him. He's seen 2 pitches so far. Both have gone to left field. One to the fence. The other one is still flying. It's somewhere around Jeromesville right now. And we are going to get a mound meeting. Scoring so far in this one. Through 2 innings, both teams only had 1 hit. But Waynedale struck first. Bottom 3, Steiner, a 2-out home run. Added on in the 4th with 2 out. A 2-out single from Barkman. Moved to second on a wild pitch and came in on Rice Snyder's RBI single. And we're going to get a pitching change. So, while that happens, we're going to take a break and be back and let you know who has taken the mound against Braden Steiner after this.
From dream to design to the doorstep of your new home. At 89 Homes, we've been building custom homes built on trust since 1979. Whether you're a first-time buyer, growing your family, or ready for your next chapter, we'll design a home that fits your life and reflects your style. With over 1,000 custom homes built throughout Northeast Ohio, quality, craftsmanship, and satisfaction come standard. Visit our model homes in Jeromesville, Ohio, and start your free pre-build consultation today. 89homes.com. Build the home you've always imagined.
Look at this crowd here today as Connor Morey out of the DH position will now pitch in a big situation. 2 on, nobody out, top of the order. Braden Steiner, we already talked about what he's done today. Do have a pinch runner for Waynedale. It's Alex Brumfield. He's at second base now. First pitch from Morey is high for ball 1. It was a solid effort by Parker Hurt. 4+ innings, 2 runs, both earned, 4 hits. No strikeouts, but 4 walks. The 1-0 is high. Troyer on deck. That pitch is in there for a strike. It's 2-1. Brumfield on second, Mast on first. With no one out here in the fifth. The 2-1 pitch. Flared at the right, but it's going to go foul. And even the count at 2. Steiner with the 2-2 count here. Morey on the bump and ready. The 2-2. Curveball got him looking. Strike 3. Big first out for Morey. Froze Steiner. 1 down. And now it'll bring up Troyer. Walked in the first. Flew out to the shortstop in mid-left field to end the third. Drives this one to right, and it will drop. That's going to load the bases as both runners had to freeze at the moment to make sure it did drop, but it's a first pitch swinging. It's a single, and we're juiced. Cam Miller with a chance to help himself now with the bases loaded and 1 down. Lined hard to third to end the first on that double play and flew out to the deepest part of center field back in the fourth. First pitch curveball in there for a strike. And we'll say last time we were here is when Jordan Miller hit that grand slam to break the game open against Hillsdale. Do we have that again here? The 0-1 to Miller misses high. We're even at 1. Dalton will have the top of the order due up in the 6th. The 1-1. Curveball in there. Morey's showing good movement. Dalton feels like this could be for the game. That's why they brought Morey in. The 1-2. Low. We're even at 2. Nowhere to put him. Jordan Miller sitting in front of me on deck. Hudson Barkman right in front of me in the hole. The 2-2. Fouled off. We'll go again. Fought that off. Morey gets the sign. He's ready with another 2-2. Curveball lined past the shortstop base hit. 1 run's going to score. Around third is Mast, and it's 4-0. Miller with the 2 RBI single. He saw just over the glove of the shortstop. So some added insurance for Miller, who's dealing on the mound. That'll bring up Jordan. First pitch curveball in there for strike 1. Two walks to start the inning. Ended the afternoon from hurt. That one misses for ball 1. So the book is closed for him. He gave up 4 runs on 4 hits. But it was the walks that hurt him. The 1-1. Curveball in there, 1-2. The 1-2. Curveball outside of the zone, even at 2. Barkman now on deck. He's 2 for 2. A run scored back in the 4th. And time called by Miller. So Maury recollects himself. He's ready to go. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him. Second strikeout for Maury in relief. And with 2 down, it will bring up Barkman. Barkman 2 for 2. Chops that one left of third, foul. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Maury's ahead, 0-2. Strasburg softballs extended their lead over Buckeye Trail, 11-0. Madison Lexington softball, that's tied at 4. Gilmore Academy and Holy Name also tied at 4. That one high, 1-2. That one driven the left, but foul. Stays 1-2. Northwestern leading Norwayne 6-4. Baseball action. Hillsdale up 14-0 on the softball field against Chippewa. The baseball side of things, Hillsdale leads Chippewa 3-2. Maury's 1-2. Just missed. It's 2-2. So new life for Hudson Barkman. The 2-2. High ball free. No, they said it was strike 3. I'm guessing that was a makeup call for the last pitch. Nonetheless, Waynedale gets 2 more. They lead 4-0 after 5.
From dream to design to the doorstep of your new home. At 89 Homes, we've been building custom homes built on trust since 1979. Whether you're a first-time buyer, growing your family, or ready for your next chapter, we'll design a home that fits your life and reflects your style. With over 1,000 custom homes built throughout Northeast Ohio, quality, craftsmanship, and satisfaction come standard. Visit our model homes in Jeromesville, Ohio, and start your free pre-build consultation today. 89homes.com. Build the home you've always imagined.
Showed you the crowd behind home plate. Look at the crowd down the third baseline. I mean, why wouldn't you want to be out here on such a nice day here on a Wednesday? You know, watch some baseball. The defending state champs. After the game, head down to the Golden Bear, get yourself a little ice cream dinner right there. That sounds like the perfect day to me. 4-0 Waynedale leading Dalton. In the top of the sixth here is Cam Miller. Facing the top of the order in Weaver, Leakin, and Hurst in the first pitch. Right out the short. One pitch, one out, and that's the efficiency we've been seeing all day. Nine pitches the last inning. 7 strikes, and the first pitch here is an out. 65 pitches. 44 strikes so far. That's fouled off for strike one. The 0-1. Ooh. Pulled back for that one, a little bit over. Thrown. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Oh, he hit him. Right in the meat of the back. Leacon on first now with one down, and it'll bring up Hurst, who struck out twice. Taking a look at the WCAL standings. Waynedale, a 1-game lead now over Hillsdale. Then a big logjam for third place. Smithville, Dalton, Norwayne all at 3-3. Chippewa 3-4. That pitch up and out for a strike. Count is even at 1. Hurst back in the box. Miller ready to pitch. Got it right at the knees. Good pitch there. 1-2. The 1-2. Curveball. Hit the short. Taylor-made double play ball on the first. Just beat out. But they do get the lead runner. And it is the second out. So 2 outs now for McFerrin. 1 for 2 on the day with a single back in the fourth. He started that little rally. Him and Steiner both with singles. Moved over on a wild pitch. But that's where they stayed as that pitch is up for a ball. Miller ready. Little chopper to third. Steiner up with it and got it. Steiner, nice backhand, ends the threat in the 6th. Waynedale up 4-0, looking to get some more insurance as we head to the bottom.
We're all here to help each other, work together, and just at the end of the day, all become nurses one day.
If you picture yourself in a serious situation, it's like everyone knows what they're there to do. Everyone's there to help each other. It's just teamwork.
As we continue to go on through the program, I think I'm learning more through help with the instructors and the program itself.
I feel that they have definitely prepared me on the education side, and I did get to experience some ICU time and ER time, so I do think that that was great as well for my education.
Bottom 6, 4-0 Waynedale on the 89 home scoreboard. Looking to get a little bit more insurance for Cam Miller before going back out for the 7th. He has been great for the Golden Bears. Only 3 hits today. 1 walk, 1 hit by pitch. 6 strikeouts. And he did it all so far in 74 pitches. Brock Reif-Snyder, 1 for 2 with an RBI single, will lead off the 6th. This is popped foul. Now, some hardcore baseball fans know what a Maddox is. That is Major League's 9 innings. If Greg Maddux used to throw complete games in under 100 pitches, they called it a Maddox. Well, wouldn't you think if in high school, 80 pitches for 7 innings? That's in there for a strike 0-2. If Miller could somehow get 3 outs in 5 pitches, give him a Maddox. Maybe at 79. The way he's been throwing today, he could very well do that. The 0-2 to Brock. Outside, it's 1-2. So at the moment, this is driven the right, in the air, and dropped. There's your first error of the game. That's an E9. First error for Dalton today. And it'll bring up McGoughlin. Hillsdale and Chippewa now tied at 3. That game in the top of the 6th. Hillsdale a game behind Waynedale for first in the conference. That is fouled off. The bunt attempt. For Waynedale, after this conference series, they have Northwestern, Chippewa, and Smithville left. The 0-1 to Collin. It's going to be a throw over the first. Back in time is Reif-Snyder. Waynedale not afraid to schedule tough non-conference opponents. They'll have Orville on Saturday. Go to Louisville. Go to Lake Center Christian. At Harrison Central, who they beat a couple years ago. That's a ball. Snapped there the first, not in time. They beat Harrison Central a few years ago for that back-to-back state championships. At Toronto, who won a state title a few years ago in D4. And Canton Glen Oak. The 1-1, the bunt attempt just misses McGoughlin. He avoids it, allows the runner to take second on the wild pitch. Now a chance for Collin to get an RBI. He has 3 on the season. The 2-1. Popped up. Will it stay in play? It will not. We're even at 2. Higgins on deck, then Mast to bottom out the order. The 2-2. Curveball got him swinging, strike 3, 1 out. Now to bring up Higgins. 2 walks and a run, actually not a run scored because he was substituted for Brumfield. So 2 walks for Higgins. 4-0. Waynedale leads. Little chopper, runner's going to get the third. Easy play 1-3 though for the second out. They do call that a productive out, though, because a pass ball, something back to the backstop, will most likely score Rice Snyder. As they try to manufacture a 5th run here to give Miller a little bit more of a cushion. That's driven to center, but right at Weaver to end the inning. Waynedale, 3 outs away from staying atop the WCAL.
From dream to design to the doorstep of your new home. At 89 Homes, we've been building custom homes built on trust since 1979. Whether you're a first-time buyer, growing your family, or ready for your next chapter, we'll design a home that fits your life and reflects your style. With over 1,000 custom homes built throughout Northeast Ohio, quality, craftsmanship, and satisfaction come standard. Visit our model homes in Jeromesville, Ohio, and start your free pre-build consultation today. 89homes.com. Build the home you've always imagined.
Final chance for the Bulldogs. Down 4 as we head to the 7th. Cam Miller back out. Looking to make it back-to-back complete game shutouts for the Golden Bears against Dalton. Travis Berardi back here with Caden Schmid, my cameraman. 74 pitches, 49 strikes thus far for Miller. And it just seems year after year after year, this pitching staff just continues to get better despite graduation. And that is why the coaches around the state of Ohio have them as the #1 team in Division 5. Steiner, Morey, Hurt against Miller. First pitch a little low for ball 1. Steiner 1 for 2, a single in the 4th, a strikeout looking in the 2nd. That one low for ball 2. Miller ready with the 2-0. High for ball 3. He hasn't seen many stress situations in this game, maybe in the 4th with 2 on and 2 out, but still had the 2 outs. Other than that, really not much of a stress-free outing for him as he straightens that out. For strike 1, it's 3-1. The 3-1. Just caught the outside corner. And we're full. That one popped out of play. Stays 3-2. Miller did fight back from 3-1 to get Hurst looking in the 4th. That was the lone time he got a strikeout on a full count pitch. Looking to make it twice here. Just missed ball 4. And Dalton gets the leadoff runner on. That'll bring up Morey. Walked in the 2nd, flew out to center in the 4th. First pitch down the pipe, strike 1. Stay tuned after the game. We'll have our MVP brought to you by Country Roofing and Exteriors. Also, I'll try and get Coach Doc as well to have a conversation with him. Coming up after the game. The 0-1 got him on the change. 0-2. Pulled the string on that. Miller ready. The 0-2. Curveball got him frozen, one down. Seven strikeouts for the Golden Bear here today. Also goes along with a 2 RBI single in the 5th. First pitch to Hurt, low for ball 1. That one in there for a strike. We're even. Efficiency after the first inning for Cam Miller. 17 pitches in the first. Then he goes 13 in the second, 9 in the third, 16 in the fourth, 9 in the fifth, 10 in the sixth. Gets that foul. It's a 1-2 count. Came into the inning 74 pitches, 49 strikes. Hillsdale Chippewa tied at 3, heading to the 7th as he gets back-to-back Ks for out number 2. Caleb Bouse, 0 for 2 on the day. He struck out in the 5th. Waynedale, an out away from win number 12 on the season. Number 7 in the conference. That one bounces through the catcher. It'll be a free 90 for Steiner. And ball 1. Last night, Logan Troyer, a 3-hit shutout. Cam Miller looking to do the same here. That's high for ball 2. Nearly identical lines as well. The 2-0. Almost nicked him. 3-0. And that makes Miller's 2 RBI single back in the 4th that much more, or in the 5th, that much more important. Even if this batter were to reach, the tying run would still be on deck. But he doesn't want that to happen. He's in there for a strike. It's 3-1. The 3-1. Full count again. Miller a strike away. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He strikes out the side to end it. A gem from Miller. Waynedale stays alone atop the WCAL with a 4-0 win. 9 strikeouts for the pitcher, along with 2 RBIs on the offensive side. We'll talk to him after the break right here on the OH Report.
From dream to design to the doorstep of your new home. At 89 Homes, we've been building custom homes built on trust since 1979. Whether you're a first-time buyer, growing your family, or ready for your next chapter, we'll design a home that fits your life and reflects your style. With over 1,000 custom homes built throughout Northeast Ohio, quality, craftsmanship, and satisfaction come standard. Visit our model homes in Jeromesville, Ohio, and start your free pre-build consultation today. 89homes.com. Build the home you've always imagined.
Well, I am 43 years old and I am a recovering addict. I've been in recovery for a little over 4 years. I feel like I have a lot of experience on one side of the social work. Thought that I could use that to benefit others that might be struggling with the same things I've already gone through. The coursework has been very beneficial. Yeah, the practicum has been very, very helpful as far as having a hands-on learning experience in the actual field that I'm going into.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story. And those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere, on your schedule. And it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
Back here inside the Hummel Postgame show as we await our MVP. Now, I apologize, Waynedale fans. I kind of missed this. It was not Miller that came in for the seventh. It was Albertson. Albertson with the walk and then the 3 strikeouts, looking like a closer that Waynedale might need down the stretch. So Miller goes 6 innings, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks, 1 hit by pitch, only 3 hits allowed. And here with Caden Schmid. When we started covering Waynedale all the way back before their first of the back-to-back state championships in 22, their pitching was like this. The funny thing is, those guys have graduated, and they're still this good.
Well, and that's a testament to those guys, because when these younger players come in the program, it's your job as an upperclassman to get the underclassmen ready. Obviously, the coaches have a big part to do with that as well, but it means more coming from peers sometimes. So when you're upperclassmen like that, are able to instill in you some good advice, be in your ear, you can be in their ear, ask questions. I mean, it shows. And, I mean, Miller was nails today. I mean,
great.
His fastball is something else. They could not catch up to it. That was a fun watch for him on the mound.
Yeah, him alongside Logan Troyer, who had a 3-hit shutout last night against Dalton. Troyer started the state championship game last year for Waynedale and won that. You just have that 1-2 punch again. And then I missed it, but you saw it, Albertson. Very impressive with his movement on that ball to close things out. So Waynedale just, that ho-hum every year. They have the pitching to do it, and then they have the hitting too. Steiner, a couple big drives. The second one gets over the 305 fence. You had Miller helping himself out, which actually probably allowed him not to come back out for the 7th. And with the 4-0 lead, he had that 2 RBI single. You also had a Rice Snyder RBI to go along with it. But, getting hits when they need it. They're not going to win every single game 10-0. Number 1 in the state doesn't do that. They'll play some tough games. I said in the pregame, Dalton, when they have 1 or less errors in a game, they're 4-2. They had 1 error tonight, and they were a tough team. They had hit. They were able to field the ball against a Waynedale team that was hitting it, but they were hitting it right at Dalton players, and just unable to get it because Waynedale finds a way.
I was impressed with the third baseman for Dalton. Over at the hot corner, he had a lot of balls that
Max Steiner,
he did a great job. The ball was just hit super hard over there. He took off runs for Waynedale. I mean, this game easily could have been a bigger deficit than 4 runs, but Dalton's defense played so well. Very impressed by them, and it's just a very good Waynedale team.
Yeah, 4-0 is the final. We're going to get a break here, get things set up for our MVP interview with Caden, and then after that I'll try and talk with Coach Doc. A little conversation here as we wrapping up our third of 4 regular season live streams on the OH Report before we get back with them in the tournament. But we'll be right back with our MVP interview after this on the OH Report.
From dream to design to the doorstep of your new home. At 89 Homes, we've been building custom homes built on trust since 1979. Whether you're a first-time buyer, growing your family, or ready for your next chapter, we'll design a home that fits your life and reflects your style. With over 1,000 custom homes built throughout Northeast Ohio, quality, craftsmanship, and satisfaction come standard. Visit our model homes in Jeromesville, Ohio, and start your free pre-build consultation today. 89homes.com. Build the home you've always imagined.
Well, I am 43 years old and I am a recovering addict. I've been in recovery for a little over 4 years. I feel like I have a lot of experience on one side of the social work. Thought that I could use that to benefit others that might be struggling with the same things I've already gone through. The coursework has been very beneficial. Yeah, the practicum has been very, very helpful as far as having a hands-on learning experience in the actual field that I'm going into.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story. And those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere, on your schedule. And it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
Caden Schmidt here on our Country Roofing and Exteriors post-game show with our MVP Cam Miller, junior pitcher for the Waynedale Golden Bears. Cam, you had it going all game. You went 6 scoreless, only allowed 3 hits. What was working for you on the mound today?
Honestly, just getting ahead in the count and throwing first pitch fastball helped me get up a lot, I'd say. And they were aggressive in the count. Like, if I just throw them a first pitch fastball, they'd usually hit weak contact, and then my defense did the job.
Oh, you did a great job, too, with your fastball, moving that into off-speed. You had them behind on that fastball and then out ahead on your off-speed. You were dotting the corners. I mean, it was a very impressive performance. But then you come up to hit. Late in the game, you got the bases loaded, a clutch situation. You add 2. What's the approach in situations like that, especially when you're on the mound as well?
Yeah, I mean, being a pitcher definitely helps me, knowing what the pitcher's going to throw. And I'm not up there guessing. Like, I'm ready to get my pitch and threw me a curveball down the middle, so I just stayed back and trusted my hands and hit the ball.
That was a new arm, too, coming out of the bullpen there, so very impressive seeing him. I think you were the 3rd guy that faced him there in that inning.
Yeah.
Very impressive there, but throughout this game, you guys were hitting the ball hard. The whole game, they made some great plays in the field throughout the game, took away some hits, took away some runs from you guys. How are you guys able to stay in the mindset of, okay, it's about the process, not the result?
Yeah, they definitely had a shift on us, because last night we had 6 doubles, I think. So, I mean, they had a big shift on, so we just adjusted. And we knew that we were going to have to hit line drives, or else they were just going to keep on making plays.
Yeah, and at the end of the game, you did start hitting some line drives. I heard you guys being above your dugout here. They're playing deep. Deep. You got some out in front of those outfielders, which led to a good inning there late in the game. You win 4-0. Your pitching, though, we got to go back to it. You did so good just placing. How are you able to have such good control inside, outside, up and down in that strike zone?
I mean, yeah, we have a great pitching coach here, and he helps us so much with that. He works on mechanics for us and just teaches us how to do the right things, I guess.
And you guys have had good pitching for some years now, and so when you were an underclassman, were there any upperclassmen that really helped you get into the pitcher you are today?
Yeah, 100%. When I was a freshman and sophomore, we had Shane on the team, and I definitely looked up to him pitching.
Oh, you did a great job today. One last thing, Cam, if you could just look right into that camera for me and shout out whoever you'd like.
All right, I'd like to shout out my Lord and Savior, and then I'll shout out my coaches and shout out all my teammates for making plays behind my back.
ROH Report MVP Cam Miller on the Country Roofing and Exteriors post-game show. Great job tonight.
From dream to design to the doorstep of your new home. At 89 Homes, we've been building custom homes built on trust since 1979. Whether you're a first-time buyer, growing your family, or ready for your next chapter, we'll design a home that fits your life and reflects your style. With over 1,000 custom homes built throughout Northeast Ohio, quality, craftsmanship, and satisfaction come standard. Visit our model homes in Jeromesville, Ohio, and start your free pre-build consultation today. 89homes.com. Build the home you've always imagined.
Back here inside the Hummel post-game show, and a quick little chat with Victorious head coach, Coach Doc, Lucas Doherty. Coach, another quality win against the Dalton squad. You got a 9-0 last night. You got pretty much the same pitching performance tonight. Gave up 3 hits last night, gave up 3 hits tonight. Let's just start right there. Pitching, it seems to be a constant here at Waynedale High School. You've had so many good pitchers over the years that have won you state championships, that have gotten you to the Final Four. Come and gone. Usually with some teams, you get 1 or 2 good pitchers. It gets you a little bit of a run, but then it drops off. For this team, though, it's constant. What just has been so important in the consistency of pitching here at Waynedale High School over the past 5-6 years, and even going back to 2018, or 16, I should say?
Yeah, I think we've been really blessed with the arms that we've had, and it seems like a few years we've had upperclassmen be able to lead the way and be whatever you'd want to call them, our 1-2 punch, and then we've had younger guys up on varsity able to learn from them and throw a lot of weekend innings for us. So I really think it has been upperclassmen and then the underclassmen being able to learn from them. And then whenever it's their turn, the next year or maybe 2 years later, they're able to, see somebody before them and, how they go about it. And sometimes just focused on simple things. We really try to, fill up the zone, limit free bases, and try to keep it simple in that regard. But I think a lot of it has been just, year over year seeing success before and then emulating that and, hopefully just keep that going.
And it even came before you back in the 2016 year. It was a funny thing. I actually covered that Waynedale State semifinal because we were covering Clear Fork, and one player that happened to be on that team was one A.J. Bluebaugh, who's now pitching for the Houston Astros. It's full circle for me. But what did that team do to light a fire for Waynedale? Because I know there was about a 6-year absence, but after that, it started something for you guys. The 2016 year.
Yes, for sure. We actually just, a couple weeks ago had them back since it's been 10 years. So we definitely think very highly of, what that team did and just really, I think, giving the belief, of what's possible and that you can make, a deep run. And, ever since Waynedale went to state, I think that was a recurring thing of that was the new standard and the goal. And then in 2022, when we were able to get back there and finish the job, I just think that has set the tone. And we know, even going back to 2016, that pitching and defense was really what made that run possible. So that's what we try to make our foundation.
It's 4-3 Chippewa in the 8th. They have 2 more runners in scoring position with nobody out, though. The Chippewa win gives you a 2-game lead in the conference. I know you still have 3 more series left, but that's just another constant. Waynedale playing solid conference baseball, but you still don't shy away from scheduling tough non-conference opponents. I was just looking at, you're playing Orville on Saturday, you're going to Louisville, playing some very good non-conference opponents. You beat Highland, who's always playing for a state championship as well. How important is it still knowing that your conference schedule's there, you have a chance of winning that, no matter what happens out of conference, you play those games to get better?
Yeah, definitely something that I love about the league that we have is every single week we've got to show up ready to battle, because any given week, as you can see with other scores going on right now, any team can definitely give you a battle and give you a test. So we have to stay on our toes, and I think one way we are able to stay expecting a certain level is by scheduling tough teams on the weekend, because if you don't show up to those teams, it won't go well. So challenging ourselves on the weekend just, I think, helps us try to, be able to play up to our standard.
And before I let you go, I've seen you every game, your kids coming out, playing on the field. How important is it having your family out here for this as well as a head coach? I know the sacrifices you make as a coach, you give a shout out too, but the sacrifices any head coach makes, any player makes of, if you want to be successful, you got to put the time in, but then seeing the ability to have time with your family out here is just awesome.
Yeah, definitely. It's something that takes a lot of my time. So, shout out to my wife for sure for, taking care of things at home and letting me do this. Something that I love, but it's pretty cool now with kids getting to the age where they can enjoy coming out to the ball field and getting to run around on the field afterwards. It makes it more of a family experience rather than just something that I do.
That's awesome. Well, Coach, congratulations on the win. Chippewa's just made it 5-3 as they head bottom 8, so you may have a 2-game lead in the conference. But congratulations, best of luck on the weekend, and we'll see you one more time before we get the tournaments, and then we'll be with you throughout.
Right. Thank you.
Coach Doc and one of the kids, Peyton. He's a talker as well. I know he'll get into the interviews afterwards. He is not shy. That was great. That's great. We love that. They love listening to them talk more than me, so it's even better. That'll do it. So next up for both teams, the Bulldogs, they'll head to West Holmes Saturday morning, while Waynedale will play Orville 5 o'clock on Saturday. But that's going to wrap things up here from Apple Creek. Some dark clouds coming in, so I'm going to get out of here in case it's going to rain. But that'll do it. I want to thank everybody who helped make things possible today. Caden Schmidt, my camera operator, as well as all of our sponsors here today. 89 Homes, Building Improvements, our scoreboard sponsor, Hummel, our pregame 5th inning stretch Postgame sponsor, Sutton Bank, instant replay sponsor, Country Roofing and Exterior, our MVP sponsor, and North Central State College, our commercial sponsor with 89 Homes. I want to thank the fine folks here at Waynedale for allowing us to be here tonight, as well as the OHSAA. That'll do it. Waynedale stays at least a game up in the conference, maybe 2 by the end of the night as they head into the weekend. For Caden Schmidt, I'm Travis Berardi saying so long from Apple Creek.